it's telling, it was valuable, the finding. So perhaps, let's be realistic, just like you, probably I had in mind a consideration that possibly most people are gone their way, no longer interested in this, or at least fewer people. So just by the number of people who filled in the survey, that is already telling that so many people are still around and care to voice their thing. And remember when I told you, like, some of you, like 10 times in a day going back to the survey, is like, this is beyond. It's like, okay, let me get it done and be okay. Like when you have a regular survey in general, that doesn't matter. Like, oh, I can't, but let me finish it. Or maybe they have to bribe you with a prize or something so you can fill it out. Okay, or they annoy you to do it. This is by love. People come back, come back. It shows the attachment to it, and the number is telling, and the frequency is more telling. And go to the first question is like, so thinking myself, I'm thinking people I have to be like halfway, but to see almost 100%. Don't forget there might be some bad apples in the box that intentionally want to like affect the things, or like if they have something negative, they will select it. We know that, but it's almost 100% fully committed. That's mind-boggling. The
Yeah.
second one, I will tell you, I do have an account and I voted because obviously it's a testing, not that like a monetized account. I selected 180 days, not 90, but most of you selected whatever it takes. I did not select that. So, and the last piece is kind of the most realistic, effective, practical, subjective, because we've been educating you through the ONews series, and sounds like you're paying attention. You're well engaged, and you realize that it's time for a new vehicle. Scrap that one. Too problematic. It's not going anywhere, okay? By all means, it's not being shut down. It was never shut down. It's in business. If I tell you back to business, no, we never left business. Business as usual. Oh, for my beloved enemies, I didn't think you expect that. Okay. But no, we're in business. Okay. We're not going anywhere. So just chill. All right. Or just go away. Anyway. So I hope that satisfies your curiosity. Good questions, by the way, Jeffrey and Terry. I appreciate the question.
Thank you.
Of course. Back
I've
to
got a
you.
question for you. That question is related to.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, I'm particularly concerned, with all the people that are business people listening in and following the government's troubles and what they've looked at and what you've had to deal with. Now that the SEC case is finished, we can rest assured that there's going to be a future path for what we've all been through. We're not shut down. So I want to ask you this: how will that affect our new company closure of the SEC case? And what's the real effect to the founders?
Zero effect. Thank you for the question. Zero effect. Nothing to do. I am not barred from doing business, and it's a free market.
Good
I
news.
never want or meant or to violate any of the security laws or regulations. Never, never. Okay? That is my pledge. So we're going to play by the book, be a regulated company. We're going to do our best effort not to have any loophole, and have the professionals to make sure we close all the loops. No mistakes or no weak spots. But has no effect on the current nor the future. So there's nothing like, oh, you have to do this differently. Nothing. We're fine. We're business as usual. And no effect on the future. I can open a business every second, 86,000 businesses a day if I could, like if I want. All right. Thank you for the question, Dr. Bill. Good to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Mufarhe, for inviting me.
Pleasure.
I had a question. I'm always interested in what's going on in your mind before you do something. And that question
Not
is,
much. I'm kidding.
is that at what time did you realize there was a need for a change to a new direction?
Thank you. I'll be very direct, and I know the answer because I thought about that more than a year ago and been working on it well over than a year ago. Even before the fall down of the team. Let me be very clear for those who think like, oh, you're shut down, you failed. No. Onpassive didn't fail. It shattered records. We know all of that. We've got everything. It's only a deliberate choice of doing better. The focus is not Onpassive. The focus is the dream. Do you want the fruit, or do you want to argue with the guard? Okay, I want the fruit. Keep your eye on the fruit. That didn't change. Can I operate on Onpassive? There's no restriction. Is it wise? Is it good? So when I said only God can shut down Onpassive world, no, God didn't shut down Onpassive. God showed us a better way. He said, hey, yeah, you're sweet, Ash, okay, and team. You're doing your best, all of that. But I see your heart. I see your work. I'm going to give you a better way. And I'm going to boost you, just like what happened last night. Overnight, an application. No breath wasted. You think that's my work? Call it a cult. Call it what you call it. I'd rather to be good with my God, my Lord, my Creator, than any of those garbage insects. I'm a strong believer, and I am powerless without God. Yes, I'm a strong believer. I have strong faith, and I believe God has his hands into this. Am I bringing God into doing the business or the sales or none of that, okay? But I have to be truthful. I'm no hero. I'm no brave man, or I'm not like a special. I'm just sincere with my calling. Maybe I've been tested by our God. And I just see, I aimed for this, but came a lot better. Do I go with it or just stick with the, things are getting outdated?